And we are off to the races, ladies and gents. We're freaking off to the races. Holy 8 monkey, bro. Rat-a-tat-a-tat-a-tat-a-tat-a-tat. Rat-a-tat-a-tat-a-tat-a-tat-a-tat. Rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat. So, you think you can dance? See if we push up, do we maybe reject V-Wizzy op? This is that first area of support here. This is our first area of support for sure. Watching view up here. See if maybe this candle I mean, it's going to be in 2 minutes, but this candle closes on NQ down here, pushes up, rejects previous day close, or these London lows would line up with VWAP and trade line on the ES. On yes. It says a short. Sheesh. It's a little. There's those buyers. There they are. There they are. Higher absorption, la la bamba. La, la. PS is definitely stronger. Nice push. Super nice push. Now I want to see if we can close up here and then back test previous day close opening print. But if we fail and put in a big wick, then we'd see a bigger pullback coming in. Nice rip. Yeesh. Right back up into VWAP. Right up into VWAP. Right up into the whoppers. Wop, 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 wop. Yeah. Only rejection, bro. We can't get a close above pre-market high on ES. We could pull back a little further. But I do like the longs, just from deeper. Now you want to really see ES and NQ hold trade line on this pullback. You want to see trade line hold. I need a little bit of money. I pay my rent. I pay my rent. I mean, can't it hold it? Just trying right now. We want to see opening print hold here on the Qs. I'm just kind of watching pre-market high here to see how we interact with it on ES. Because now you're going to want to see a hold of it. You don't want to see us fail this hard. See if we can hold VWAP here on the Qs. I would like a back test to pre-market high on ES. What's going on, man? How are you doing? Oh, Nvidia. Nvidia's ripping, so that's gonna play well for the overall market for sure. Wow, is it not gonna give any pullback? Just gonna go like this now? Sheesh. The orb is set technically. ES just wants to go higher. It's like, let me go. Let me go, NQ. Yeah, I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright. Have you taken any trades? I'd just like to see a little pullback or consolidation before we actually push higher. Oh, no worries, man. How was your training? Are you in You're in California, that's right, yeah. Yeah. Is this going to be like your first time working that job, or is it something where you have to get like recertified every so often or something like that? Or is this your first time going to be a lifeguard? How often will you work? First time doing a job, 20 hours a week. Nice. Yeah, you'll like that. So you're gonna do it like when you go back to school also? Stellar absorption on NQ just stepped up. So like I don't really want to see us flush VWAP hard here. Like I want to see us at least grind around here if we're gonna go higher. Or maybe we come and pull back to trade line on ES and get a 20 touch on NQ, but still that VWAP's key. So if we got the 20 touch, I would want to see us reclaim VWAP really fast. But we may not get that pullback actually down into trade line. Is that buyer absorption? Looks like. Yeah, maybe one of those where we just grind and we kind of break and base over the orb and then trade line catches up. Like it'll look like it catches up better. Nice. Do you play any sports or anything? Competitive swimmer here. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I know competitive swimming can be a lot. Like super early in the morning, too. I played basketball and baseball in high school, and then baseball a little bit after that. I played in college and in the minor leagues for a couple years, but swimming is crazy work. Those guys are in such good condition. It's like swimming's crazy. I do it for work, like a workout now. Yeah, that's what I figured would happen. Let's see if maybe we can pull back and retest orb high. Still watching NQ though. In it to put up, 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 put up. There's no type of pullback. This is frustrating. Because I was in it lower. I just thought we were going to freaking pull back a little more. So I got out of it. Crazy. Yeah. Okay, so are you at like a private school type of thing? Um, or is it just, are you just in like AP high school classes? Or like does the whole, is that like what the whole school is? Is it like an accelerated school or is it you just choose to do that? Do you know where you want to go to school? Do you have anywhere, some ideas? Yeah, NQ would have been this break and base over VWAP. This trade line caught up. I was just looking for this trade line touch. How we got this. I was looking for it more over on ES. But let's see what we do here. I think we still might have some room up to like pre-market high, previous day high, somewhere up in here. So if we get a pullback, could push. Or okay. Yeah, definitely. And it's smart to have like side income when you're starting. Like if you're really gonna actually make a push at trading, it's gonna be easier on your mental if you know you have a little bit of money to play with, you know? Play with, and then you're still gonna be fine. Like, I guess kind of treat it like if you're going to Vegas, you know, you take what you can afford to lose. Look at that, NQ's trying to break and base above its IB high. Yes, can't get to hits yet. This is crazy. This is crazy. Yeah, that's a good way to look at it. It'll always be here. Pull back. Yeah, we'll see. There's like a reason that this is happening. It's because of like the software side of things, and there was a big high short interest. So then when like there's a high short interest, and like so Microsoft had earnings last week, and like with the whole AI infrastructure, like the standard for the industry was like that they're what was it? It's something with Microsoft, their infrastructure, the standard was like that it was going to last for 15 years. And then when they came out with earnings last week, they changed their outlook from 15 years to 25. So now that obviously changes everything. The valuations on the company and on AI in general goes up, because obviously if you're going to get more use out of something, then cost of product on the back end goes down because you're not having to put as much into it, simple supply demand type stuff. So they came out with that, and because they're a big player in the space, that pretty much held true for AI across the whole scope. And so that is kind of what is leading to this push, because there's a huge short interest. Then you pair that short interest with a flip in, like, the main thing about AI is their energy infrastructure. How long is it going to be able to last? Well, if you get great news revolving around that, bang, this is what it can end up with. Nvidia said this. It was Microsoft was last week, the earnings. It said it on their press conference, I believe. But maybe it was Nvidia, maybe I'm wrong. But that's the reasoning. That's the reasoning behind kind of why we're getting a big push like this. Like, it's a short squeeze essentially on the market. You got a lot of short interest, market keeps pushing higher, you get that whole change around the AI energy infrastructure, and bang, here you go. What could have been a good options entry on Microsoft? Isn't options off new, not price action? Oh, no. Options are just same thing. So like, well, they're confusing kind of. There's more to them, but like you can trade options on the SPY. Like, so you could have traded this exact move. This chart is the ETF SPY of MES. This is the ETF. You could trade options on this for the ES. You can trade options on this QQQ for NQ. And then with options, you just have to pick a strike price and an expiration date. So like if you want strike price and expiration date. So like say you thought SPY down here was gonna come up to like 753 or whatever, you'd go into your brokerage, over to the options chain, like this, the SPY, SPY. So calls are over here, puts are over here. This is the strike price. So if you think it's gonna go, we're at 754.82, so like out of the money, 755. You could buy it for, this is all weird, you could buy it for $58.58, but it's 100 shares, so it's $58, $56, $55 if you wanted the 756 strike price. You could buy it for $24, but then there's delta and theta on the back end, and theta is time decay. So like these expire today. You could get some that expire on tomorrow with SPY. Tomorrow, the 5th, 6th, 7th, they have them every day on the SPY and Qs. But like Apple, Microsoft, they have them like every 3 days, and then a lot of stocks, they just have them expiration once a week. But theta is the time decay. So like, I don't know if it's in this chain. Theta. So like for the 755 call, theta is 1.78. I mean, that's humongous. So like for in a day, now obviously this isn't even going to last for a day because it's going to expire at the end of the day. So you'd really take 1.78. So we'll just take 1.8 divided by 6 because there's 6 hours in a trading day. That's 30 cents. So every hour, you're gonna lose 30 cents of value. So like say you bought this 755 call for 60 cents now. Well, say it didn't move penny and just sat here, or say it chopped around and then in 1 hour it was still sitting at this exact same price, like it'd be 754.82. Say it was sitting there in 1 hour, you're gonna lose. Now this option's not going to be worth 60 cents. It's going to be worth maybe about 30 cents in an hour. And then delta is for every dollar that your option, the underlying moves. So for every dollar that the SPY moves, your option contract's going to gain $47. And I know that stuff's extremely confusing and you're not going to remember one thing I just said, but yeah, that's how they work. I mean, if you ever have questions about it, I'm clearly pretty familiar with them. You can sell options too, which is like, so you're getting paid. So like say if obviously buyer and seller in a market, you want to buy the 755 call, well, someone has to sell that call to you. So now I sell the call to you. And so now instead of, you're paying that 58 cents or whatever, well, now that 58 cents is coming to me, I'm making, but then I don't really know the exact how the math works, but there's buyers and sellers, and you can sell options. So like say SPY's on at a big level on the daily chart, like let's just say, well, say even all-time high, say right here, say when SPY came down right here. So like you think this is a big area right here of support, 722. So like SPY comes down into here, you could sell these 720 puts because it's going down. So you sell the put, someone's buying it thinking SPY is going to continue down to there, you're selling it, you're going to receive credit right away. And as long as SPY, by whatever the expiration date is, as long as SPY is trading 1 penny above that, so as long as it's trading at 722.01, you keep the full amount that you were credited. If it goes lower, then the amount that you were credited decreases. The Qs are on a mission right now, bro. SPY can't do anything. So it's more about the directions and less about how it gets there. I mean, no, it's about direction and how it gets there. Like you want it to go in your direction and you want it to go quick because theta is going to eat you up. That's what makes options hard. That's why I would trade futures over options. So you can trade the exact same thing on the SPY, where in this scenario, it's going to work out very well for you because it went straight up. But on days where it chops around here for say 2 hours and then ends up closing up here, well, if you bought your option when it's chopping around, you're not going to get paid the same amount because you're going to lose money while it chops. Look at the cues. Just pushing. Yeah, they can be tough. Like options are tough, but there's a lot of leverage behind them, obviously, so you can make a lot of money, but you can lose a lot of money as well. Yeah, this market is just strong today. I didn't capitalize on it like I would have liked to totally, but can't complain. It's a Monday, and I don't know, it's weird because like I feel, and I feel like this a lot, but it's like when I get to the end of the week, like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I feel like I'm like settled in with the market better and like I'm flowing with it a lot better. So Mondays, I just feel like kind of like, I don't know, touchy. Okay, you haven't traded? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I always feel that way. But it's like I just like I kind of gotta get my feet wet for the week and kind of get in flow with the market again. I wish it wasn't like that, but maybe it's a good thing. Not just coming into the week, not really knowing what's up, guns blazing, and just you blow your account before you even know what hit you, type of thing. We're definitely into the resistance zone up here, though. Like, if you look at it on the daily, bang, we're into it. I mean, the chance that we're just gonna blow through it, I just don't think we're just gonna blow through it like that. But we'll see. I wouldn't mind seeing like an exhaustive push, or like maybe a scalp short back in. But I mean, you got some, you got some room still. Yeah, I think we might be looking at a new all-time high coming this week with this push. But if we clear this 756, you got you're straight shot to it. Straight shot to it. I don't mind sharing where so you always know. Well, I'm in a group that, like, the main trader. Well, there's a bunch of professional traders, but so like I get a lot from him, but you can. There's a thing. I mean, like you can get This is free. You might have to like put your email in. I think you will have to put your email in, but you can create an account. Like this is like the group that I'm in. This is like where all of the news comes from. So let me, hold on, I'm gonna put the link. I'll put the link in the chat real quick. Actually, I don't think you need. Yeah, you might not. Yeah, I don't think you need it for this actually. Yeah, that should work. If you have to make an account, just put your email in. This is what you have to make an account for. This is something you might like it's just a little thing. This is all the people that in the group, and it's about all stocks, but I mean, you seem like you like learning and stuff. You could, there's things in here. That's where you put make an account. Make an account. I don't really post in there, but that's basically the second one is like Twitter for finance, and it's only our group. So, but there's like 10,000 members in there, and people know their shit. So it's not just going to be about futures. There's going to be about all stocks and stuff in there. But, and I can tell you like when you do it, I can tell you what people to follow, I guess. I mean, I don't really go in there that much, so I can't really tell you like how, if it's popping now, but I know they're trying to make it better. There's like live sessions on there that like people come in and talk about the market live and stuff like that. So that might be something you'd like. But yeah, that's just put in an email and make an account, and it's free. But my name isn't going to be Market Maker Drew over there. So, like I said, I don't post much, but my name over there is going to be Purple Tip. That's my name over there. Yeah, it's all right. It's for so like there was a guy that you like, it's like an inside joke of the TTG community. So there's a trader over there, like he would alert his trades, and he scalped the SPY. And when I first got into TTG, I just knew about options, so I didn't even know about futures. And like he scalped the SPY, and on his chart, like what the volume was below, and if volume was like above a certain amount, whatever the threshold he had set, like the tip of the volume bar was purple. And like I would look at his screen, he screen shared a lot, and I would look at it, and like that would key me off to some trades and blah blah blah, and it just, that's how I ended up getting the name. Yeah, people hear it and they're always like, "Oh, funny name." It is a funny name, but like there is a little bit of meaning behind it. See how strong these shorts are right here. See if they can break our IB high, break our trade line, get us down into the 20. Previous day high on NQ. Look at that catch-up move on NQ though. Like, remember when we were right here? We weren't even above our orb high. We had broken, based above it on ES, and then there's a catch-up move. Beautiful move. I should have traded NQ, because I mean I was scalping throughout here, but I should have traded this. And I looked at it and I knew this was the entry too, on this nice back tested wick. Yeah, what candle were we in? Yep. I knew that was the entry for it. I just was looking at ES, and that's when I thought we were going to pull back down into trade line more. I would have been in this with bigger size if we would have had a trade line test right here. Well, actually, it would have probably come back to like here. But like we got it over here on, you got your bigger pullback right there. I didn't say anything, but I distinctly remember thinking, yep, there's the move. That was the pullback. That's just a really strong move, though. Really strong. This should have been a key, too. This big wick. Fire absorption. But let's see here if we're strong. If we pull back into our 20, I could see a scalpable bounce off of there. If you wanted a short, that would have been your first try, and then here, see, you bounce in the trade line, you'd want to see us put in a lower high, and there's your set. That'd be your second entry. But I wouldn't take it to long because it's at the resistance zone, like he mentioned. Right. Yeah, long, I would want a long from lower. Maybe like if you got the 20 test, see how you react off of it. I mean, VWAP would be lovely, but the 20 with ORB, that may kind of, by the time this catches up, it might catch up to about somewhere around pre-market high or IB high on NQ. But yeah, it'd be an aggressive entry if you took this trade line buy right now. It would definitely be an aggressive entry. This is where you'd look to see if you put in that lower high somewhere. See how this candle closes the last minute of it. Maybe a long time ago, where do you come from? Where do you go? Where do you come from? Canada. That could have been your lower high right there. Or see if this candle closes and you open up with a quick top wick and then flip it. That could be it. But if you were looking for a short, you'd be watching obviously your IB high trade line reaction. And vice versa, if you wanted to look for an aggressive long, that would have been your entry right there on that pullback and hold a trade line. If you were looking for a short, you'd look up here for that lower high. For the short, probably look and see how this candle closes. See if you maybe get that move the last 2 minutes or last minute. And the move would just be showing that it's going to be, or you never know, that it could be the lower high. Like that move right there could be it. Now you'd want to see this candle probably flip. See how this candle closes. If you were long, you would be watching to look at this reaction up here. And the shorts, you're gonna all just be looking for that lower high still. Like NQ's showing it better. Alright, here's the last minute of that candle. Let's see what we do here. Banana Joe, I ran a long time ago. Where do you come from? Where do you go? Where do you come from? That stupid song stuck in my head. God, not Joe. Ooh. Nice little top wiki. That could be it right there. Your rejection wick. That could be the rejection wick if you get a flip here. It's looking like ES is a little stronger. Sounds good. That's probably the smart thing. Is that your trade line touch? Yep, that's smart. Stop now then. Yeah, that's like how those trade line touches happen, like we were talking about. Sounds good, man. I'll talk to you later. Peace. I'm gonna end the stream here for the day, I think. Alright. Peace.